Hi guys, this is Calogero from Paris Gourmet. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use passion fruit. Passion fruit has a tart flavor, it's acidic, so I think it pairs very nicely with something sweet and creamy. I'm going to show you guys how to make a raspberry pavlova, topped with a passion fruit sorbetto, served with a sauce and glaze. We're going to start with the pavlova. The first things we're going to do is a meringue. This particular meringue is obviously with sugar, egg whites. We're going to fold in some 10x sugar or powder sugar with the addition of some cornstarch, a little bit of cream of tartar. We're going to add the raspberry freeze-dried powders from Ami Fruit, and then we're going to finish it off with a little bit of white wine vinegar. Place the egg whites in a stainless steel KitchenAid bowl. Make sure it's clean. There is no residue of anything else in it. It has to be a clean bowl, otherwise the meringue won't lift up. We're going to combine the cream of tartar with the sugar. The cream of tartar is going to help the egg whites to come up. Once you see that it becomes foamy, that's when you add your granulated sugar. Stream it in gently off to the side. See, we're gently pouring the sugar into it. While this is mixing, I'm going to combine my powder sugar with my cornstarch. It's always a good idea to sift your powder sugar. Makes a big difference. So we're basically going down to like a medium speed, just like I did before with the sugar. So we're gently adding the powder sugar and the cornstarch mixture into the meringue. Now I'm going to add my freeze-dried raspberry powder. I am gently going to pour in my raspberry powder. This will give it a super nice color. This is really good because it's a natural product. We have fully incorporated the raspberry powder. I brought it back up, and now I'm going to add my vinegar. That's the last step, really. Making sure it's fully mixed. I lower my bowl one more time. This is a beautiful, perfect meringue. It's nice and shiny, it's thick. That's exactly what I would like in my meringue. I'm using a large tip, round. These are generous spheres or domes that I'm piping. Notice that I'm not touching the sheet pan when I begin to pipe. Keep my tip above the sheet pan. I apply pressure, and then basically I really don't move. Once I feel like I achieved the size that I want, I kind of pull it up gently. So I'm not really going up with it. I'm staying where I am. There we are. The temperature that we're using here is 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and the time that we're going to keep them in there is for 1.5 hours. So a low temperature for a long period of time basically ensures that the pavlovas, they have a chance to dry out and become crunchy on the outside without getting too much color. That's very important. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the passion fruit sorbet. Sorbet obviously is made with water. In this case, I'm using passion fruit paste. This is a wonderful product from Gelatec, the Fortissimi passion fruit paste. You can see that it's loaded with seeds. It's a much higher fruit content. And as you can see, it's a substantial amount as part of the recipe. And some stabilizers that will ensure that the sorbetto will be creamy. Combine the water and the gel mix called 50. This will ensure that the sorbetto will be creamy, nice in texture. I'm using an immersion blender to fully incorporate it. Add my passion fruit paste. I don't want to mix it too much because I don't want to crush the seeds. We'll take this mixture and we add it into our batch freezer like we always do, and in order to freeze it. I tempered some white chocolate. I drizzled it in a piping bag over an acetate sheet. As it was setting, I added some of the freeze-dried raspberries. I sprinkled them over it, and then I cut them with a round cutter. You can gently peel off these little circles with the freeze-dried raspberries. You're always going to have some scraps that are left over on the sides. These are actually very nice if you place them on a dessert in a showcase or use it on a dessert as a garnish on its own. This is the pavlova that I made for you guys, the raspberry pavlova with a passion fruit sorbetto, white chocolate garnish, vanilla sauce, and fresh raspberries. This is a great hot weather dessert because of the passion fruit sorbetto, which is very refreshing, and it gives a nice contrast with the crunchy, light pavlova and fresh raspberries. It's very light, it's very refreshing. It's a sweet finish to a wonderful meal, whether it's in the daytime or in the evening with good company. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Mi tequila, tu tequila. You got the blah, 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 right? I'm not shy. I'm not scared. One thing, two thing. Dr. Seuss, huh?